Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel, Glam with Suzanne. For those that are new, welcome. And for those that are returning, welcome back, babes. And today's video is going to be another exciting Boxycharm unboxing. Back there, I have the May Boxycharm Premium. That's the $35 subscription for 6 full-size items. And as per usual, I'm going to unbox it with you. I'm going to try on the products. We are going to create a look together. I'll let you know my thoughts and my opinions. So if that interests you, be sure to continue watching. And babes, you know what it is. If you are not part of my glam squad, what are you waiting for? All you have to do is smash the subscribe button and be sure to click the bell notification so you don't miss when I upload a brand new video. Otherwise, YouTube does not inform you and you will miss out on all this fun and you don't want that. So be sure to subscribe and follow me on my Instagram pages, Glam with Suzanne and Boxycharm Sneak Peek for up-to-date Boxycharm spoilers. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this box over here. Hey babes, I wanted to announce a quick little giveaway. I wanted to gift one of you guys with the premium box for the month of May. I have a brand new sealed one just for you. All you have to do is follow the giveaway details in the description box. And for those that are new to the world of Boxycharm, Boxycharm is a beauty subscription where you get monthly beauty products to your door. And this box was gifted to me by Boxycharm, but by no means is this video sponsored. So thank you so much to Boxycharm for gifting me this box, but I really just wanted to make this video because I know you guys like them. Now keep in mind, I did go ahead and unbox my $25 base box already, so I'll be sure to link it at the end of this video in case you want to check that out and figure out which box is for you, or if you just want to see what I got this month. And I do want to go ahead and just let you guys know that you may see some cat hair in this video. I apologize in advance. I've been hanging out with my little fur buddy. He's down here with me right now, so apologies in advance, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So I'm looking inside this box. I don't see the insert card, so I'll go ahead and insert the theme of this month on the screen there for you guys. It is Boxy Flourish, which is perfect for the month of May. I absolutely love the spring and I love being able to see the flowers, so I'm excited for that. So let's go ahead and just dive right in with the very first item that we have here. And it is in an unusual packaging. So let me go ahead and take it out. So here is the very first product up. It's by a company called Laboratories. I hope I'm saying that right. And I think these feel like brushes to me, but look at how cute this is. Very adorable. Let's open her up. Yes, and this is a set of brushes that we have here. They're supposed to be vegan, cruelty-free, and hypoallergenic. So let's just go ahead and pop these open. These look gorgeous. They are matte black and there are a set of 3. And look at how beautiful these brushes are. This is like a gunmetal color, and then you have the matte black barrel. And if you take a look, they are studded, so super, super cool. And this is supposed to be like a flat kabuki brush, very soft actually, definitely synthetic. And then we have an angled brush. And then we have one really beautiful tapered dome brush. And this is great for like highlighter, also great for setting underneath your eyes. So what a set, definitely a different kind of set. I don't usually see these 3 things paired together when it comes to brush sets. So definitely a little interesting there, but I can't wait to put these to the test. So I'm going to put them to the side for now. And we are going to dig back into the box to see what else we have to play with. Digging back into the box for item number 2. And this is a product that I actually used off camera a little bit, and then not today, but when I first got this box, because I couldn't wait, guys. This here is the Too Faced Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadows. They come in so many different shades, and I'm so lucky to be able to have a few of these shades. This one specifically is an amaretto, so let's go ahead and put this to the test. So this is what the product looks like up close. The packaging is super, super cute. Now what's interesting about this product is that it's a matte liquid shadow, and you don't really see that often. Oftentimes you see shimmers that come in liquid formulas and not mattes. So I was really interested when I first got this, and the best part is that it's creaseless, it's waterproof, it's supposed to be up to 24-hour wear time. And I can tell you that I tested this out in a different shade. It was in Chocolate Chai, and I fell in love with it. I actually did a video with it, and it was posted by Boxycharm, so I was super excited about that. And this product stayed on me all day long. And that was the most impressive part, is just like how long wearing this product is, but also how pigmented it is, and that you could use this as a 2-in-1 primer, so you don't actually need an eye base or an eye primer. So what I'm going to do is test out this shade. This is the first time I'm trying out the shade Amaretto. It is a little bit on the lighter side, as you can see, so I'm a little nervous how this is going to show up on me, but we are going to try it out together. And as you can see, I don't have anything on my lids right now, so I'm just going to go in with this shade alone. The one tip that I would give you about this product, just because I have tested it out before, is that it dries really quickly. So I would highly, highly recommend that you go in with a little bit of product at a time and then buff it out right away and just do one eye at a time, because like I said, this does set relatively quickly. You do have some work time with it, but it does set down. So you don't want to just put this on and then put on the other eye and then try to blend it out, because it's going to be a hot mess and you don't want that. So let's go ahead and try out the shade Amaretto. Very pretty, and that comes in this doe foot applicator. I will do a swatch for you guys. Very, very pretty, kind of like peachy brown shade, and all of them are on the chocolate family. There's like from light or white chocolate, I think, all the way to the deepest one, and I can't remember what the deepest one is, but it's a very pretty kind of purpley brown. So let's go ahead and just apply this to the eye. So I'm just going in with one thin layer of Amaretto first to start, just making sure I cover the areas that I want to cover, and then buffing it out with a nice rounded, soft synthetic brush. And make sure that you work again quickly, but really stay in the areas that you want to target this product. And as you can see, it does set relatively quickly, and you don't want to add too much product at once because you don't want it to cake on. So what I decided to do is add a second thin layer to add a little bit more pigmentation, and this gives me the perfect wash of color. So that is a really beautiful shade, guys. I feel like this shade leans to like more of like a lavender brown a little bit. It does have some purple hues in it. It's absolutely beautiful, but it's definitely different than the other shade that I tried, which was Chocolate Chai. And to be honest, that one is kind of my favorite just because it's a little bit more of a reddish brown, but it's also a brown that's a little bit more deeper, so you could really see it on my eyelid. Because as you can see, my eyelids are just naturally a little bit darker, but this is a really gorgeous shade, and it's a shade that I did not expect, because when you look at it, it looks super muted in the actual container, and I didn't think it was going to turn out like this. So very happy with this. I'm just going to do the other eye really quickly. Absolutely a stunning shade and a beautiful formula, guys. I cannot rave enough about these. If you don't get them in your box, I would highly recommend to look out for them when it comes time to add on. Sometimes they do show up there, so definitely look out for this bad boy because it's absolutely gorgeous. Highly recommend the shade Chocolate Chai. So if you get your hands on that, that is the one, because you are going to fall in love. And I feel like it would work on a lot of different complexions out there. So now let's go ahead and move on to the next item in the box. Moving right along to item number 3. And ooh, guys, this is going to be such a good one. It is by House Laboratories. So the third item that we have here is by House Laboratories. And I was so excited when I saw this come up as a potential spoiler. And for those that don't know, House Laboratories is owned by Lady Gaga. Absolutely love her creativity. And this is the palette Glam Room number 1. So let's go ahead and dig into this palette because I cannot wait to test this out. I have tried out Stupid Love and Own that palette from her and absolutely love her formula. So I hope that this will be very comparable as far as formula goes. This is what the palette looks like, and it's supposed to be called the Glam Room number 1, and it has the name Fame right underneath it, so I'm assuming it's the Fame palette, and it's going to be a series. But I love the very studded look of this, actually very similar to the LaRousse brushes, which is really interesting. They kind of go together. So this is what it looks like on the back. It's a really nice and sleek palette. So here's what we have for shades. We have some really beautiful shades in here. We have some warm shades over this way. We also have some really cool purples in here. We have some nice mattes. And I love that this comes with a black because we don't necessarily see that often, but it's great when you are trying to create like a really smoky look. Just to add a little bit of like dark black into the outer corner. It gives that a whole different vibe, and I really do like that. So let's go ahead and jump in and create an eye look together. So picking up the shade Contour, I hope I'm saying that right, on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm placing that right into the crease of the eye. This is going to add a lot of depth. It's going to give me that nice smoke that I'm looking for, and it's a really beautiful rich brown color. Then I took a little bit more of that shade and placed into the lower lash line. Afterwards, I decided to go in with the shade Applause, and that is the shade that's like a pinky gold shade, and it's supposed to be a metallic finish. But as you guys could see, this color didn't do much for me. It was actually a little bit of a struggle. I will say that the formula itself is quite dry. So I decided then to go back in with Curtain Call. And this is a berry tone shade, almost like a satin finish, not necessarily a metallic. This one did a little bit better for me, but again, not as much pigment as I wanted. So I went in with Top Hat to add a little bit of smoke to the whole thing because I really wanted to go for something a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more sultry with this, and just blended it out with a very small, tiny blending brush.
So we are back and the eye look is complete, and I have a few thoughts about this palette, so let's go ahead and keep it real. I will say that there are a few shades in here that performed really well. Specifically, the matte shades, they were really smooth, easy to blend out, no problems whatsoever as far as formula goes. Where my problem lies are the metallic shades, and I will say that these metallic shades are not nearly as pigmented as I had hoped, and they're actually a little bit more dry, which is also super unfortunate. So you don't really get like a glide of metallic sheen, which is what I was really hoping for from this really beautiful like pinky gold. That didn't happen for me at all. As you saw, it was really dry and really like kind of chalky almost, and really didn't adhere to the lid at all. So that was very disappointing. So this palette is met with mixed reviews for me, especially because I have tried the other Lady Gaga palette, Stupid Love, and those metallics were so beautiful and so buttery. I really had high hopes for this and I really wanted to love this palette. But quite honestly, I will say that it was kind of a mixed bag of tricks with this one. So it was just okay, in my opinion. The look is really pretty, definitely very dramatic, really smoky, but I feel like this palette lends to that, especially because I had to gravitate to the matte shades, which are a little bit more darker because the metallics really didn't come through as I had hoped. So that is my review of the palette. Now let's move on to the next item. Now looking inside this box, I will say that there's no other complexion products, so I'm gonna go ahead and complete my complexion products and then we'll be right back into unboxing.
So because I always like showing you the full complete look, I went in with the Natasha Denona Diamond palette and went in with that blush. Absolutely gorgeous blush. It actually reminds me a lot of the shade Orgasm from NARS because it has a lot of metallic kind of sheen to it. Just makes the skin look nice and luminous. I went in with the same highlighter from this palette. Absolutely gorgeous complement to the whole look. I went in with the Maven Beauty setting spray afterwards. This was actually in our box before, but absolutely amazing product, and used the Dose of Colors Velvet Mousse lipstick in the shade On Repeat. And here you have the final look, which is a really nice berry tone smoky look.
So babes, we are back and the makeup look is complete, and I really love this sort of like smoky, vampy vibe. Totally here for it. So now let's move on to item number 4 inside this box. So the fourth item inside the box is by a company called Rodial, and this is the Dragon's Blood Eye Masks. They're meant to hydrate and tone. It's supposed to be depuffing biocellulose eye masks, and there are 3 in here supposedly. I will go ahead and open it up just to show you guys, because I go through eye masks quite a bit. So it looks like this. Pretty gigantic, but I do love these, especially when you know you need a little bit more hydration. There's one more in there. Oops. So this is how it comes. I love that they're individually packaged, super cute. But this is supposed to be combining the expertise of biocellulose technology to intensely hydrate and moisturize the delicate area underneath your eyes. And it's supposed to also have a unique Dragon's Blood complex, which I don't know what that means, but I'm interested. It says that the skin is comforted by a refreshed whilst of arnica extract, which helps reduce the appearance of under eye puffiness. And for an instant brighter eyed appearance, the Dragon's Blood comforts and restores through skin hydration, and hyaluronic acid helps provide a long-lasting hydration. So 3 little packets in here, super cute. We'll be getting much use out of this. Lately, my under eyes have been super dry. It's just been, honestly, maybe the changing around of my skincare, I'm not sure, but I definitely will be putting these to good use. Now let's move on to the 5th item in the box. And item number 5 is right over here. This one's a big one. And the 5th item is by Grown Alchemist, and we have seen quite a bit of Grown Alchemist inside of our boxes as of recently. And honestly, at one point I was like, did I already get this? But I actually didn't. This is the body cream, and it's supposed to have mandarin and rosemary leaf infused. That sounds delicious. Let's have a look here. And this skincare usually has a really high ticket item. It comes in this little tube like this. and it is like a metal type of tube. But it's supposed to be deeply hydrating body cream formulated with potent bioactive ingredients that's supposed to nourish your dry skin and visibly restore skin elasticity. So you're supposed to be able to massage this into the skin. I'm interested to see how this smells. I want to open it, but I already have so much on the go. Okay, I'll open it and give it to my mom or something. So let's go ahead and try it out just so I could describe the scent to you guys. So you just pierce it. Let's take a little bit out here. Ooh. It is yellow in color and it feels like a little bit more thicker. Yes, it is definitely a much more thicker consistency. Feels very much like a body butter type of consistency. And this smells very much like a spa where it has those hints of rosemary, but the base note of mandarin. So it's like that citrusy kind of like herbally smell even, dare I say. But it feels so good. It's really, really soft and buttery. I actually really love this. Maybe I will keep this for myself. This happens all the time. This is why I collect so much stuff. I'm like a little mini hoarder. I cannot stand myself sometimes, but that smells so good. I definitely need this in my life. Happy to have received this. And again, I really like getting some lifestyle products mixed in with my boxes just because you can only get so much makeup and skincare, honestly, for the face. I love getting a little bit of body stuff in here too. So let's move on to the last and final item. Digging back into this massive box over here. And we have, ooh, this feels like it's going to be skincare again. Let's have a look at it. Yes, and this is actually from a familiar brand. I'm just gonna bring it up close for you guys. This is Audacity. I feel like that's how you say it because I've butchered their name before. I called it Odacite. I've called it like Odacite. I don't know. I've called it a bunch of things, guys. Let's be honest. But I think it's pronounced Audacity or Audacity, whichever one. I think it's Audacity. Don't take it from me and look at their website. Let's just put it that way. But this is supposed to be the Black Cumin Facial Serum, and it's supposed to help with pimples. Whoa, we don't really see a lot of acne care in Boxycharm, but this is supposed to be formulated for especially problem skin. It's supposed to be a potent serum that reduces the appearance of blemishes. And it's supposed to contain black cumin oil, which helps purify the skin and promotes smooth and clear appearance of the skin. And then it's supposed to have something called Cajaput, I think. I'm gonna put the spelling on the screen there for you guys. That's supposed to support fresh and clean complexion, visibly free of blemishes. So this is 100% natural, cruelty-free. Ooh, it's a really tiny little bottle, guys. I don't know what I expected. So it looks like this. Looks very medicinal, in my opinion. But looks like this. So it looks like this, and you're supposed to mix 2 to 3 drops into your cream, or you could apply it alone for a more intensive solution. But I would highly recommend, guys, do a patch test with this. Whenever you try something for acne-prone skin or any sensitive skin, do a patch test first and see how your skin likes it. But always, I usually start out with diluting a product. I never go in, full force just because I never know what my skin is going to do. For those that follow me and have been following me for a long time, I get eczema breakouts. It's random, it's sporadic. I usually get them on my hands and my arms, which is why you guys usually see scars on my arms. But right now I'm going through a really healthy time, which is great. But I do see it on my forehead and things like that. So you can never win with eczema, the beauty of hormonal eczema. But I do think that's really cool that we're getting something like this in the box. I don't necessarily suffer from pimples as much anymore. I used to have really acne prone skin, but I've kind of grown out of that a little bit. I do get hormonal acne like once a month somewhere on my chin. But not as much as I used to before, but I'm definitely interested in getting something a little bit different in the box. So that was the last item. Now let's go ahead and talk about this box in its entirety. And I have a few thoughts. So let's go ahead and jump into that. So babes, here are all 6 items that I received in my May premium box. And I want to share my overall thoughts with you guys. I will say overall, this box was just okay to me. There was nothing super outstanding aside from one product. This Too Faced Melted Matte Chocolate Shadow, whatever you want to call it, is just a winner. So run, don't walk, and get this. This is like the best thing I've tried in a very long time. I feel like it's a great even primer to your eyeshadows. Just is super long wearing even on its own, doesn't crease, holds its pigmentation all day long. Super, super in love. Check out the shade Chocolate Chai because that one's a true winner. And then the rest of these products were okay in my opinion. The House Laboratories was kind of a bit of a fail to me. So I'm okay with it. I think it worked out decently for the eye makeup. And again, it's a super smoky vibe. There's not really some really workable metallics in there, so that wasn't really my favorite. However, you know that I'm starting to mature in my like beauty game when I lean towards skincare more than anything else. I will say that this was a very pleasant surprise. I'm so glad that I opened this because my hands feel so good. And I've tried Grown Alchemist products before and my skin actually really likes them. So I'm very happy to have this and excited to try the rest of it. I will say that these brushes were really soft. I didn't get the chance to try the kabuki brush, but the highlighting brush did work out really beautifully. So overall, pretty good box. I will go ahead and tally up the entire value of this box. You'll see it on the screen there for you guys as per usual. I will say that the value was definitely there because, you know, for $35, you get this many products, especially if it's products that you've customized. Because keep in mind, guys, now you can customize 2 items from your premium box. So you're able to choose 2 out of your 6 products. So that's a really cool aspect as well because this was sent to me as a gift. I didn't get a chance to customize, but I do love that that feature is in place for the premium box. So overall, really a fun time being able to create this. So babes, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me unboxing featuring my May Boxycharm Premium. If you enjoyed hanging out with me and creating this look, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. And smash the subscribe button and join my YouTube family if you haven't already. And I want to wish you guys a happy Mother's Day weekend. I cannot wait to see you guys on another video, but be sure to check out my $25 base box unboxing because that one's already up. I'll link at the very end, and be sure to follow me on my Instagram pages, Glam with Suzanne and Boxycharm Sneak Peek. I cannot wait to see you guys on a future video very soon. Until next time, all the best, babes. Bye-bye.